Hi guys, it's West Coast Arachnids. Another feeding video and an update. Now, what we have here is your standard orange bitey thing. This is Pterinochilus murinus, or Pterinochilus murinus, however you want to pronounce it. I've heard it being pronounced many different ways. The way I believe it to be pronounced is Pterinochilus murinus. And for those that don't know, that when these tarantulas are named, they're not named by Latin. It's a mixture. It's a scientific name. It's Greek, German, Latin, a few other languages in there as well. Some of them are actually named in French. First is the genus, the family name, and that's usually whoever finds it, they'll name it in their language. And the second name, like murinus, would be a family name. It'd be like your last name, say, or your first name. They would actually use their own names or somebody else's. Sometimes not, but we'll drop this superworm in there. Let's see what kind of action we get with this guy. My guess is he comes out, nope, and gets it right away. Unless he's going into Pre-molt. I can see a little movement through the camera. Oh yeah, there he comes. I'm looking out the side. He's coming out the far end there. Ooh, crunch. We can see down the hole there. These guys are doing awesome. I want to rehouse them, but I'm gonna wait until I can find some decent enclosures for them. I'm gonna put them into a final rehousing container or enclosure, but I do want to display one of these, so I'm going to probably set up a 10-gallon tank for one, and the other two that I have are going into some large enclosures like the Lazador pair hibana are in. The bigger ones, that is. Now, I don't even know what this guy's done. Within 2 days, he's wow. I gotta show you this. This is incredible. It used to be about halfway like the other one was, but in the last couple of days, you can see him there. He's just been going nuts. He's completely lit or webbed up the lid. I'm gonna have to tear it open just to get in there. This is like 2 days. So these guys can web like you wouldn't believe. They're awesome webbers, and they're really intricate. I mean, if you really look into them, now this web's gonna actually pull the lid closed. It's so heavy. But what I was saying is, if you look into the webs, there are little tunnels everywhere. I'm starting to get itching from the Lazadors, probably. Let's see if we can find you something decent enough to eat. Get you a nice juicy one. There's something that moves. There we go, this one's fat. Now, I don't know where to put it. I think just right on top. Let's see if he comes out. I don't know where else I can get it. I can't push it in there anywhere else. Oh, I might be able to put it underneath, but I don't think I'll get it out of there now. And the T is literally sitting right there, straight down from the tip of this. You should feel that. There we go. That'll get him out. He's only 1.5 inches away. I think he's doing a threat posture in there. He's trying to get through the side of the web. He's literally trying to push through the web right there. Where are you? Look at that, got him. Oh, he's striking at it, he's mad. Let's go underneath there and see what we got. Yeah. I'm gonna leave it in there. He'll get it. I better check and see if he's in pre-molt or not. Ooh, there we go. He's out of there. Let's get him from the top. Now that we can see him out, I'm not going to put my hands in there. Oops. Just a beautiful orange. Get a little more light down there with him. Awesome colors. Very plump. Possibility of being in pre-molt. Let's show you from the side here. The abdomen is very, very plump. Awesome colors. It's hard to get through that webbing to see it. Awesome looking. Anyway, I will leave that in there, and it's not going anywhere. It's completely wrapped up in that web, and I'm assuming that it's going to pre-molt with all the web that it's done there. So if by later tonight, if that's not taken, I'll remove it so that it reduces stress. If you have a spider that you suspect is in pre-molt and there's a bunch of feeders in there for it, you should remove them, because it will cause some stress to the point where they can lose their all the hydration they've built up for their molt. They get plump like that for a reason. They retain the water. They suck up as much water as they can, moisture. Eat, if that's how their only means of moisture, they'll eat as much as they can, and then they'll start fasting once they're fat enough and they have enough moisture and resources, and There he goes, he might get it. But stressing them out will only prolong their molt, stop them from molting, as well as they lose that moisture that's necessary for them to molt. And that's not a good thing. So we're gonna get this little flap of web out of the way. And try not to ruin their webs, but sometimes it's necessary to pull their webs out of there. If you can't see them, pull the web out, take them out of there. If they haven't been there, you know, if they've been disappeared for a while, it shouldn't take them long to do what they need to do. The bigger they get, of course, the longer it takes for them to molt and such. So as they get bigger, you need to give them their privacy for a little bit longer than you would as a sling. But you know, if a couple of weeks has gone by and they're still sitting in a layer all webbed in, especially like the king baboon, you need to open it up and drop their food in there, because they in the wild they eat earthworms and things like that that live underneath the soil. A lot of times they'll spend their entire life down there and never see daylight. They'll just, that's it, you know, unless they get flooded out, they don't come out. They eat whatever naturally crawls through the ground. He's trying to get up through the web there below him. And that web is pretty strong, and you can see he's just tearing through it. That's awesome. Alright, come get it. Oh, he got it. Pulled it right through. Oh, what a death. Can you imagine? Oh, he's made himself a new exit. Can't see anything because he's completely, he or she, covered it in substrate. He's woven the substrate through his web as he built it up. This one's been like this from day one. But like I said, they're all getting rehoused soon. I was hoping they're going to molt before I rehouse them. But I may end up rehousing them before they molt. It's actually been quite a while. These guys were just watered yesterday, so they're fine. Alright, that's that. That's P. murinus, the orange baboon tarantula. Hope you enjoyed the video. Y'all take care. Have a great day, and bye for now.